Hey y'all! Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I see y'all in here fine for these Beyonce tickets. Good luck to everybody. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I promise I'm gonna try to call some friends who know some friends. And if all else fails, I'll buy a resale. And I ain't able. And plus, Mariah kind of want to go with me. I don't know. I might be meeting people at the concert. All I know. But hey, everybody! I hope you guys are having an amazing Tuesday. Hey, Miss Hall. Hey, Miss Sheila. Hey, Nisha. Hey, Vitra. Hey, Nick. Hey, Kaz. Hey, Jazz. Hey, India. Hey, Miss Davis. Hey, Chaz. I don't know if I said that already. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Blue Skies. Hey, Princess. Hey, Kiera. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Nana 3. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Ash. Hey, Simply Style. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Mia. Hey, Richard. Hey, Bree. Hey, Drea. Hey, Jaleesa. Hey, Khalees. Hey, Kaylin. Hey, Shanika. Hey, Ja. Making sure. Hey, Lil Mick Mills. Hey, girl. I had to see if that was my cousin. Okay. Hey, Renee. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Kwana. Hey, Miss J. Hey, Erica. Hey, Angelo. Hey, it's that Mr. Dennis Byron. Hey, Mr. Dennis. Hey, Crystal. How you doing today? Hey, Shay. Hey, other Crystal. This is Crystal Glaze. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Jasmine. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Yeah, I am in such an amazing mood today. I had the best therapy session today. Hey, Tidra. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Chatty. Let me tell y'all something that my therapist said today. It's a new therapist, by the way. I think I told y'all I met her through the grief cohort that I'm in. She said, y'all, yes, Miss J, when Dallas get home, text me so I can tell him, hey, I can tell him, hey, from the TV. Hey Tidra, hey anointed TLJ. Y'all, let me tell y'all. Hey Jacqueline. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. She said today, and I'm gonna tell y'all this in this live. She said sometimes we feel like we're supposed to make lemonade from the lemons life has thrown us, right? Come in. If y'all on y'all phone, come close. Let me tell y'all what she said. Hey Alexia. Hey Gibson girl. Hey Megan. She said, fuck them lemons. She said, fuck them lemons. I said, hey, Sharonda. Hey, Amber. I said, she said, what if you want orange juice? Listen. Hey, Jan. Hey, EBS. Hey, T. She said, fuck them lemons. That's the realest shit I done heard in a long time, y'all. That's the weirdest shit I done heard in a long time, y'all. I'm talking about, I don't think we ever think about that, guys. Like when I tell you, I told you I felt so drawn to her. The first meeting that we ever had. She's just amazing. I shared it on my page for people that are in Georgia. If you're looking for a therapist that has a spiritual aspect to it, that's what I've been looking for. That's what I feel like I need to get through my journey and get through life. But y'all, that was the realest shit. I said, I gotta tell them that. Okay. She said, fuck them lemons. She said, what if you like pineapple juice? I said, damn, you're right. T, we just talking about something my therapist told me today. She said, when life throws you lemons, you don't have to make lemonade. Fuck them lemons. Powerful. Hey, Tina, listen. Fuck them lemons. That's what I want you guys to know, okay? Fuck them lemons. If you like pineapple juice, baby, make some pineapple juice and throw them lemons away. We do not have to live with whatever cards life deals us. We are worthy of creating a new life. Doing some shit that make you happy. Okay? Do some words that make you happy. Some people need cranberry juice to Erica, I was going to read that out loud. I'm not going to play with you. Jasmine, write that on your board. Write that on your board because everybody in this live knows the things I've struggled with, still struggling with. And when I tell you, I just feel like she made me feel so at peace today. I'm just happy. And I'm going to do my best, guys, to not let Luann piss me off today. Okay? I'm going to do my best to just be thankful. Just be thankful that I get to. Hey, Campbell. Hey, Ashley. I get to sit here in this chat with you amazing people every day. I told her that, like, I am so thankful for each one of you all. I get to sit here with y'all. I'm going to do my best not to let Luann piss me off today. I know he will. Thank you, Cass. We deserve to feel good, Cass, not just me. All of us deserve to feel good. I'm trying to, I'm working on these affirmations she wants me to work on. We are worthy of feeling good, okay? Hey, Rita. Drop some fruit, not lemons. Yes, I know that's right. Drop some fruit. I wish I could drop some fruit. Y'all know I'm on my laptop and I'm not on my computer. But let's just say a prayer Rocky doesn't get on the stand. Jess, I don't think Rocky's going to get on the stand. Thank you so much for the super chat, Chrissy. I appreciate it. Hey, Erica, how are you? Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Kayla. I love this fruit that you guys are dropping. I really want you guys to receive that word. Receive that word today. You guys are worthy of living the lives that you envision for yourselves. We all are. And I hope if it's one thing that we learn from coming together is that dreams can come true. And you're allowed to dream. I just watched Coach Prime say, he doesn't dream when he sleeps. He dreams when he's wide awake. And I said, is that another word? That's another word. It's eggplant fruit. Now, let me tell you something, Lo. You and Eric are going to have to get it together. It's 102. You and Eric are going to have to get it together. Hey, Spud. You're going to have to get it together. Hey, Mama Jenkins. How you doing? Hey, Monique. I just feel amazing today, guys. And if you guys are having a bad day out there, I pray that my energy just supersedes whatever you're feeling. I just couldn't be happier right now. I couldn't be happier. Erica, you said something about cranberry juice and pH balances, and then Lo come here talking about is an eggplant a fruit? It's 102. It is 102. Luann had the Robert Durst on the stand. He was 78. Girl. I personally don't think Rocky's going to take the stand. I don't think he needs to take the stand. There's video surveillance there that, to me, speaks for him. And then he's had people speak on his behalf. I personally don't want to see him up there. Luann will never let him get down. He'll never let him get down. Hey, Heather. Hey, Heather, how are you? Hey, Ken. Hey, Dawn. Luann will never let that man get off the stand if he takes the stand. He will be up there for, they said the old man was up there for 9 days. Rocky's younger. I'm going to give him 11. He'll never get off that stand. So it's just not smart to do. It's not smart to do. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Bridge. I hope he doesn't take the stand. He doesn't need to. Stay off that stand. Hey, Nicole. How you doing? Is Miss J still here? I might need a new chain. Eric, you going to leave us? Hey, Shameen. Hey, Shameen. Getting prepared for snow in D.C. Oh, y'all be careful. Hey, Shay. I don't know if somebody in this chat put me on Paradise. I'm so hooked on that show. I literally watched the episodes over. That is such an amazing show. Oh, it's an amazing show and it's scary. I hate shows that could actually come to pass. I hate them. The Handmaid's Tale, I love the show, but I hated it at the same time. That shit could really happen. Yeah. They canceled school. Shay, I'm stuck. Hey, Shay, with an E. Hey, Tracy. Thank you so much for liking the live as you walked in. Hey, Junior. Yes, Erica. Look, Erica, you can't leave us, girl. What's going on there? But yes, y'all, that show is amazing. I appreciate whoever put me up on that show. We're probably gonna walk into closing arguments today. With this ASAP Rocky trial. Let's do a poll. Y'all know we have to do a poll. One's in the chat if you guys think he will be found guilty. Two's in the chat if you think he'll be found not guilty. I am a strong not guilty. Too much doubt for me. I'm sorry, my gut says it had to be a gun, but everything says it was a prop. Everything says it was a prop to me. Shanika got a couple twos. I'm trying to see if I see some ones. Not guilty. Okay, I don't see any. Oh, hold up. We got a 1. Now, Renee, you know we want to know why you're at a 1. 2, but also need the charges again. Okay, Nicole, I'll get the charges. I want to say it's in the description. He has 2 counts of assaults with a semi-automatic weapon. Hey, Kaylane. Off the strength of really being alive. The jury will believe 12 over Reli. I could see that. Too much doubt. Junior, what type of doubt do you have? Let's play that game. Hold on. Let's see. Based off what I was reading on the charges, I feel like he's going to be guilty of brandishing because of California's laws. Renee. So let me ask you this, Renee. Do you believe that weapon was real? Let's start there. Because in order for us to go with what you're saying, you have to first believe he had a real weapon. That's the problem I have with the whole situation. He knows he's taking time, okay? Nastiness to 12E, I agree, Chrissy. I think the case is set up for the jury nullification. Okay, there were no shell casings. Oh, Renee, what evidence do you have that the weapon was real from the case? Because I'm sure you've been watching. What evidence from the case leads you to that? I really wish Ills would testify. I wonder, something going on with Ills. Is he like the missing puzzle? They won't reveal what? They might meet elements, but jury won't convict because of Reli. I can see that, Kaylee. If everyone lied on the stand, how could you go with guilty? Erica, that's a really good point. I personally don't believe, I don't know, y'all. 12 is very convincing. Hey, Raynette, 12 is very freaking convincing. Now, that tour manager, I don't know. I'm on the fence with him. 12 is very convincing. Rumor is Ills be on and off the stuff, Nicole. That's what it sounded like to me, especially given that Reli called him a crackhead. If he's found guilty, he will do a few months. Okay, I don't know. Hey, Shay. Sick, the only thing that makes me feel differently is Luena's pissed. I'd vote not guilty because of Luena. Okay. The tour manager's testimony about where the prop gun is making me feel like it was never a prop gun. Well, Renee, you got to look at all the evidence. You got to look at all the evidence, though. There's the tour manager, right? You've got the tour manager saying it. You've got, I do not want to sit up here and lie. And I probably have the clip. I remember Reli saying, if you got that, you better use the weapon, you know? I remember him saying that. I do remember him saying that. The fact that he never moved after hearing a gunshot, strange to me. He never tried to run away, which I think would be a person's first reflex, but maybe I just grew up in South Memphis and that's my reflex. Shoot that fake ass gun. But see, did Reli say that too, Monet? Damn it, y'all. Y'all know I can't stand when I be missing the comments. Okay, let's go back. The prosecution didn't interview the witnesses. They definitely going to bring that up, Ashley. Ill's got to take a drug test to take the stand, but he refuses to. Similar to Thug being called a leader in YSL. If that was real, Rocky wasn't good at handling it. I do think, real gun, fake gun. Rocky, what the hell you pull it out for? I do feel like that. The manager could have set this out, but I do get why they called him to testify. I agree, Nick. The manager, wasn't as convincing. Well, I don't know. A person using their hands is always gonna sell it for me. So I'm just on the fence with him though. She said, I like 12, but he lied a little too. I agree, Eric. I think I get what you're saying. There was some lies in all of it. Hey, BG. Hey, Pavi. I felt like the tour manager was over it and couldn't believe it came down to this. He was irritated. I saw someone online say he's very introverted, which would explain the nervousness we saw from him on the stand. So I said, oh, okay. He was nervous, simply styled. I do. I agree with that. And seeing that person saying like he's super introverted, I said, okay. The judge called the director about the prop gun. What? She said, Heather said he's got to have better skills than this. Okay, guys, let me go down because I like to make sure I'm reading these comments. Erica, I think we should, maybe after today, we can pull it up and see. Listen, Junior, I agree. Listening to that jury laugh when 12 was on that stand, I said he won him over. Jasmine, you think 12 was telling the truth with his whole testimony? I don't believe Rocky was just laughing on that FaceTime call. There's no way. There's no way Rocky was just laughing after we're seeing the messages that Reli sent him that day. Unless he took Reli for a joke. Then there's that. If he took him for a joke, there's that. I want to know what's up with Eels. He was the one who would have said what happened if he got hit, which kind of makes you wonder, Kaylee, did Eels, like, I do feel like he was hit, but not beat. Do y'all get, like, his face wasn't messed up. He wasn't beat. Sorry, guys. Reli was baiting him. He knew ASAP carried a prop. That's why he ran behind him. You could be right, Mama Jenkins, which is why I would go not guilty. It's too much doubt. It's too much doubt. You don't follow a person with a real gun. You don't do that unless you're a maniac. You don't do that. It was Reli that said it. Okay, guys. Reli said that's Rocky. Okay, thank you, guys. It's no way the G was real. I just can't believe it. No one in their right mind will follow anyone for 2 blocks with a real gun that shoots at them unless you're crazy. Chaz, I agree. Hey, Rachel. Let's see. Reli also said Rocky pulled the gun out in self-defense. We definitely heard him say that. I caught that as going against Reli. Raynette, we definitely heard that. We did hear him say that. The manager missed it yesterday. Oh, okay, Ashley. I hope we learn some more about that today. What? How do you know this? Helena said they are calling someone from Duncan to take the stand and not Rocky take the stand. Why the hell would we need the Duncan person? If they were to do that, I think that's a waste of time. The fact that he testified brown paper bag, the cop said black plastic bag was enough for me. To me, Duncan never happened. I don't need to see it. It just never happened for me. Kaylee, this isn't racist. I think this is exactly what we were talking about in the OJ trial, how people are able to connect based on their experiences, their culture, their race, right? Race identification. I don't know. It's not supposed to be about race, right? It's not supposed to be about, oh, this is a white man, I believe him. It's not supposed to be that. I really do feel like in order for the justice system to work, we have to put all of that aside and base it off of the evidence. Now, based off what John said, I think his name was John Lou, ASAP Lou, based on what he said, I'm going with the prop. I'm going with the prop. I don't think that's, I get why you asked that question. I get why you asked that question, but I'm going with the prop. I'm going based on what he said in his testimony. Let's see. I think 12 Eels had to tell white lies to handle Luann out of pocket ass. Monet, I do feel like there were some white lies. Let's just say lies. I don't like the whole white lies. It's a lie, right? There were some lies in his testimony, but I do think about 95% of it was truthful. Hey, Missy, I do believe that he did, which is why Lou could testify. Apparently, Reli said he was shot at the first incident, not the second one. Jess, I didn't understand that yesterday because we all know it was the second one. I thought, excuse me, guys, the first incident, he simply said he was like pointing the gun up and down, like when they were off camera. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Okay.
Did not come from a profit. That's the case. It's exactly
Okay, we're just gonna make Judge McClure for real quick. We're trying to save time if possible. Hold on.
Let's do it after the jury has left.
Okay. Because we're not coming back to one. Can't be to one.
But wait, if we agree on the stipulation,
Then we would read it.
we agree to it and you do the charge, and then they can leave good.
Well, that's
Right. But we don't make them leave.
Well, we're gonna have to go through instructions because we haven't done it yet. You can't just read to the jury, we haven't done it.
Right.
You gotta leave either way.
They gotta leave for the day.
No.
How long will you anticipate it will take us to? Thank you.
I have a pretty good grasp on the instructions. I'll listen to what you both have to say. It shouldn't take more than to go through the jury instructions and reading into the jury.
Okay, guys. So I'm not thinking ASAP is testifying, which I think, Rocky, Lord. I don't think he's testifying, which is the way I think it should go. Reli is just aggressive. I don't know how I would understand.
Mr. Mayers his right to testify?
Yes.
Have you also discussed his right not to testify?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Mayor, do you hear what Mr. Tacopina just said?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree with what he has said, just said?
Absolutely.
You understand that you have a right to get on the stand and give your side of the case. You understand and accept that.
I do understand and I understand.
Also, you have a right under the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution not to testify. You cannot be compelled to testify. It's totally your decision to either get on the stand or waive your right to testify and not testify. You understand that?
I understand.
Okay, which right do you wish to take advantage of? The one to testify or the one to not testify?
I'm on my right to not testify.
Right. All right, so do you in fact waive your right to testify in this case?
I do in fact, Your Honor.
Counsel Jones.
Yes.
I believe that Mr. Mayer's waiver is no injury involuntary. All right, let's have the jury come in. They'll be told there may be a witness at 1:30. In the interim, the defense, you can ask for your exhibits to be admitted. I understand there's going to be no objection. The people have one additional exhibit. That will be moved in. Then I want to give the jury a 45-minute break. In that period of time, we will discuss the jury instructions informally, after which we will come out and formalize them on the record. After that, I will read the jury instructions to the jury. At some point, if the jury instructions go beyond 1:30, I'll stop reading the jury instructions so the remaining witness, if he testifies, we can take him out of order, and then I will resume the jury instructions. That will be all for today. Summations will be on Thursday. Is that the understanding? Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
Sort of mentioned another exhibit.
Yeah, they marked a DVD. It's the DVD from Complex.
Oh. So it was something.
All right, let's have the jury.
There we have it. Please like the live. It's over 400 of us today. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You just simply click the X out of the chat and hit the thumbs up button. Liking the live does help me get into the algorithm on YouTube. Last week, I think I just looked at my analytics. A lot of people found me from YouTube homepage, so that's really great. So thank you guys for that. Rocky is not testifying. I think that was a good move. No need for him to get on the stand. It's not a murder. The boy got scraped knuckles. No need for him to get on the stand. I'm very happy with his decision. And he said it's so respectful. He made up for those glasses yesterday. And again, y'all, I don't know if it's his voice or what. I'm his friend again. Just hear him talk. I might need to rewind it. Just to hear him say it again. Let me stop. Look at Kia.
Our jurors have returned. All parties and counsel are present. I understand that Mr. Tacopina that there are no additional witnesses to be called by the defense.
Yes, Your Honor. Defense rests in this case and move forward. Exhibits into evidence.
All right, that would be A through EE. Any objection to A through EE? No, Your Honor. A through EE are admitted for the jury's consideration. There is one remaining exhibit that the people marked, which was number 44.
The people moved people's 44 into evidence as well, Your Honor.
No objection? All right, all of the exhibits are admitted for the jury's consideration. What's going to happen now is, I wasn't sure if we were going to have more witnesses or not. There may be one at 1:30, I don't know. But, so we don't waste a lot of time. We are going to talk about the jury instructions informally in the office. That'll take about half hour, thereabouts. Once we're finished, then we're going to have you come back into the courtroom, and I'm going to read the jury instructions. If there is a witness at 1:30, if I am still reading the jury instructions, I'll stop the jury instructions. The witness will testify. Once the witness is finished, then I'll resume the jury instructions. The jury instructions are going to take me about 35, 40 minutes to read. For those of you note takers, there's no reason to take notes because each one of you is going to get a package of jury instructions in the jury deliberation. And as long as I'm talking about jury deliberations, you will not be deliberating in the jury deliberation room on this floor. You will be deliberating in the jury deliberation room in Department 115, which is on the 11th floor. So when you finally begin deliberations, you'll be escorted to the 11th floor into the jury deliberation room. Department 115 is my normal courtroom. So that's where you'll be deliberating. Once you arrive at a verdict, the verdict will be read in here at 102. Okay? All right, so it's 10:30, actually 10:24. I'd like you all to come back at 11. Be outside the courtroom doors at 11, as close to that time as possible. I'll begin reading the jury instructions. So there's no reason I won't be able to finish before 12. So leave all your materials on your desk. Remember, do not talk about the case. The case is not over. You've not been released to deliberate yet. So keep everything to yourself. All right, we'll see you at about 11. Let's go back. What?
Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
no disrespect intended. Could you, I don't know, that's why I'm asking this question. What happens with the alternates?
Oh, no, that's a very good question. Once the jury begins to deliberate, you and the other 3 alternates, you will not be in the jury deliberation.
Right, I understand.
You will have to be close by, because if we need to summon you, you need to be here in short order. You will only go into the jury deliberation room if one of the jurors has to leave the case. But you will be in the jury box during jury instructions and during summations.
And can I just get a clarification for what you mean by close by? Are we allowed to go home?
No. You can be, I would want you to be able to be here in 5 minutes. You can be in the hallway, you can be in the jury assembly room, you can be in the cafeteria. But if we need you, we need you quickly.
Okay.
All right, then we'll see everybody at 11. Come on back. Let's go back.
All right, guys. There we have it. There we have it. There is. What are y'all feeling like? Can you imagine what Rocky's feeling? This is almost over. This is almost over. Unless this surprise witness takes the stand. Thank you, Lauren. You're scared, Lisa. Why are you scared, Lisa? He's not guilty. I don't care. This is wild. Arnold must think there will be a verdict. No verdict today, guys. They're not doing closing statements until Thursday. So no verdict today. Who, Kaylee, okay. Put in the chat, guys. Who do y'all think the witness can be? And it's on the state side. We haven't done closings. Oh, I don't understand how you read the jury instructions before closing. I guess I can see that. No, Rhianna has nothing to do with it. Y'all think it's Eels. Gemma. Y'all think it's Gemma. Eels? I don't know about that. Gemma is interesting. Do y'all think... Wait a minute, Miss 304 is crazy Melody. Unwell Eels? Do you guys think... Let's see if Eels posted some on his Instagram. Y'all think they would call Gemma? Excuse me, Lou said 24 years in prison. I don't see a reasonable juror sending him for 24 years. He did say that. Capture with Low. Hey, Capture with Low. Why would y'all, the person is coming on the state side. Y'all think the other guy for the prop guy from the warehouse in New York. I could see that. Bari, why would Bari testify? Think about it, Lynn. Why Bari? Bari has nothing to do with anything. Except that, snitch thing. Jim, y'all. I wouldn't be so. Y'all really think? Y'all think Gemma is gonna get up there? But wouldn't he get probation first? Indy, I don't know anything about that. It will be up to the judge, though. Yeah, they both should finish their closings on Thursday. The Dunkin' Donuts. My money is going on. Yeah, I'm torn. I'm going with the prop guy. Hey, Rhianna. Hold on, I'm missing some comments. Hold on. He's already a felon. None ASAP Reli rebuttal. Ills. That's what I'm saying, Ronnie. Why are we saying ills? Because ills will really be a defense witness, in my opinion. We don't need Reli again. The prop guy would have to fly from New York, so you don't think it's him. He would be back if they made him leave yesterday. If they made him leave last night, he would be back. He would be there by now. Big Baby said Jim is tired of being a 403. So she is going to snitch. I think the prosecution is lying to create fear. Okay, I can see that. Got to be the prop guy. I think that too. Hey, Zakia. Hey, Rhianna. Why a surprise, though? Hey, Isis. I'm thinking the same thing, y'all. Why a surprise? Why would it be a surprise? I feel the same way with y'all. I feel the same way. Let me go back to, hold on, y'all. Let's go back to day one. Let's share this with you guys. Let's look back through some testimony. We got 30 minutes. So let's look back through some testimony. Can y'all get the likes up? I hate talking to myself. This is probably why I love live so much. Because I just noticed. I was like, I don't see any comments down here. Lisa, you haven't said anything wrong. Erica stops the comments if the likes don't get where they're supposed to be. That's it, friend. You didn't say anything wrong. I just happened to look down and like the last comment, hey, Mac, it was Erica. I said she done disabled the chat. Oh, yeah, I'm like, come on, y'all, let's get the likes up. I think someone that is not in LA, maybe they're flying from New York. I do too. Before instructions, it's someone from out of town, y'all. Y'all, I was looking down and the last comment was Erica. And I said, what? You got your tickets, Ash? I'm gonna get my tickets, but I just wasn't gonna fight today. I just couldn't do it. I knew I had to get on live and all of that. I said I can't do it. Y'all know I will call that record exec, okay? I hope you're not watching LP, but I will call him and say, hey, I do the heavy work. He always want to know what label the person on, baby. I will find what label they're on and tell him. And he know I'm to come through. She did I'm sure it's Beyonce, y'all. Y'all know Beyonce's tickets, the pre-sale Cowboy Carter 2 went on sale today. So, Ash, I'm happy you got your tickets. I hope Rhianna comes back with the same good news because she went to go get her tickets too. So, Rayleigh's mama saying he a real mama's boy. When does mama say that? Okay. No, y'all. The witness is coming from the prosecution. Let's go back. We need to get some clarity before we watch Rayleigh. Let's go back and listen to what the judge said. I think that witness is coming from the prosecution side, but let's be sure because we don't want to assume anything over here. Okay.
wait, if we agree on the stipulation,
We would read it and then
we agree to then you do the charge and then they can leave. Good. Right? But we're gonna make them leave.
Well, we're gonna have to go through instructions because we haven't done that. You can't just read the jury, we haven't done it.
Right.
You gotta go to-
You gotta leave either way.
They gotta leave for the day.
No.
How long will you anticipate it will take us to? Okay, thank you.
I have a pretty good grasp on jury instructions. I'll listen to what you both have to say. It shouldn't take more than a minute. To go through the jury instructions and that's reading into the jury.
Okay, he was talking about jury instructions there. They went to the seal, then he came back on.
Not to testify.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Mayor, do you hear what Mr. Tacopina just said?
yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree with what he has said, just said?
Now look at Lewin. Lewin has his eyes fixed on him because y'all know he probably did prep. Someone said last night Lewin was probably up all night, couldn't sleep, couldn't do anything, just wondering, is he going to testify? Is he going to testify? Look at Lewin fixed on him. Hey, Miss Cherie. Hey, Landis. He is fixed on him.
You understand that you have a right to get on the stand and give your side of the case. You understand and accept that.
I do understand.
Also, you have a right under the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution not to testify. You cannot be compelled to testify. It's totally your decision to either get on the stand or waive your right to testify and not testify. You understand that?
I understand.
Okay, which right do you wish to take advantage of? The one to testify or the one to not testify?
I'm on my right to not testify.
Right. Okay. So do you in fact waive your right to testify in this case?
I do in fact, Your Honor.
Counsel Jordan?
Yes.
I believe that Mr. Mayer's waiver is knowing free and voluntary. I accept it. All right, let's have the jury come in. They'll be told there may be a witness at 1:30. In the interim, the defense, you can ask for your exhibits to be admitted. I understand there's going to be no objection. The people have one additional exhibit. That will be moved in. Then I want to give the jury a 45-minute break. In that period of time, we will.
Yeah, I'm going to go back because it may be the defense rested. Why would he rest if I need to hear that again? Okay. So I hope you guys are listening to. Like, I need to hear it again. Just because it sounds like I don't know who the witness is for. Because he said the prosecution has one additional exhibit. So, okay, let's go back.
Defense, you can ask for your exhibits to be admitted. I understand there's going to be no objection. The people have one additional exhibit. That will be moved in. Then I want to give the jury a 45-minute break. In that period of time, we will discuss the jury instructions informally. After which, we will come out and formalize them on the record. After that, I will read the jury instructions to the jury. At some point, if the jury instructions go beyond 1:30, I'll stop reading the jury instructions, so the remaining witness, if he testifies, we can take him out of order, and then I will resume the jury instructions. That will be all for the day. Summations will be on Thursday. Is that the understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sorry, you mentioned another exhibit from people going there.
Yeah, they marked a DVD. It's the DVD from Complex.
Oh. So it was something that, that's all.
my bad. On swapping and alarm crime, Kaylee said that they started before court TV. So we may actually hear the judge say the state has a witness. And I want us to just be on.
Paul has a good suggestion, maybe this will work. We are happy to add. One over, Paul has a good suggestion, maybe. One over, Paul has a good suggestion, maybe this will work. We are happy to add, if you like, in a sense, People's 32 did not come from a prophet. That's the case, exactly what you want.
If I was second. Okay, we're just gonna make, Judge, we call our expert real quick. Okay.
To add, if you like, in a sense, People's 32 did not come from a prophet. That's the case, exactly what you want.
Did you guys hear what he said right there? He's saying that they're willing to, he didn't use the word stipulate. I can play it again. Say that People's 32, which are the shell casings, did not come from a prop gun. So he says Joe is saying, let me think about this if he wants to stipulate to that. So let's play that again. And that was played the first time. I just wasn't listening for that. Something about stipulation. They're willing to stipulate that. But Joe is like, let me see. Let's go back. Listen again.
To add, if you like, in a sense, People's 32 did not come from a prophet. That's the case, exactly what you want.
If I was second. Okay, we're just gonna make, Judge, we call our expert real quick. We're trying to save time, if possible. No, hold on.
Take it away. Let's do it after the jury has left.
Okay. Because we're not coming back to one, can't be the one.
But wait, if we agree on the stipulation,
Then we would read it and then.
we agree to it, and you do the charge, and then they could leave good,
Well, that's
right? But we're gonna make them leave.
Well, we're gonna have to go through instructions because we haven't done that. You can't just read the jury, we haven't done it.
Right.
You gotta lead either way.
They gotta leave for the day.
No.
How long will you anticipate it will take us to? Okay, thank you.
I have a pretty good grasp on it. I know the instructions. I'll listen to what I both have to say. It shouldn't take more than to go through the jury instructions and reading into the jury.
Okay, let's go again.
Mr. Mayor, did you hear what Mr. Tacopina just
We
said?
heard.
Yes, Your Honor.
After which we will come out and formalize them on the record. After that, I will read the jury instructions to the jury. At some point, if the jury instructions go beyond 1:30, I'll stop reading
Oh,
the
yes,
jury
sorry,
instructions. So the remaining witness, if he testifies, we can take him out of order, and then I will resume the jury instructions. And that will be all for the day. Summations will be on Thursday. Is that the understanding?
Yeah, that's your honor.
So you mentioned another exhibit from the people going there.
Yeah, they marked a DVD. It's the DVD from Complex.
Oh. So it was something new, that's all.
You didn't tell me who this man was. That didn't tell me who this man was, y'all. I'm just assuming it's a state's witness. I didn't hear anything that would tell me either way. It's not going to the jury now, Hannah. They're going to do the jury instructions. They went into the judge's chambers first so they could work it out. Then they're going to come back on the record, work out the jury instructions, read them to the jury. If there's another witness, that witness will testify at 1:30. That's when they come back from lunch. The witness will testify if they want him to. And then after that, they're going to just go for the day. Thursday will be closing arguments, and then the jury's going to be dismissed to, do what they do to deliberate. They taking my computer. Lisa, you okay? That's crazy. Read the jury instructions and still take a witness if he comes, then resume the instructions. Right, Kiki. That's what they're going to be doing. It's out of order to me as well, but that's what they're going to do. Really said himself that wasn't him on the video. You're right, EBS. I'm used to a year-long cases. What year-long cases, Hannah? Whoa, friend. The state didn't rest. Nicole, the state definitely did rest after Flores was on the stand. She said the case wasn't even investigated the same day. Nope. Charges accusation from social media. I don't know. I don't know about that. He did go to the police. So I don't know about that. Erica said, free Lisa. If it's Eels, Lord Lewin about to stress himself to a coma. Zakia, the crazy part is Joe got up and rested. So I'm thinking they're saying they're taking this witness out of order. Out of what order? I don't know, y'all. I do not know who this witness is. Chad says it's because the jury instructions are not evidence. Okay. Oh, well, Hannah, the YSL cases was not normal. So most cases are kind of how this Rocky case went, 2-3 weeks, sometimes a week. So the YSL trial was just not normal. It was not normal. But y'all know what's crazy? The YSL trial had all of those defendants, and it was just as long as the O.J. Simpson trial. That trial was 8 months long. I thought that was kind of crazy. What was their agreement? Nick, what do you mean their agreement? Tell me what you mean by that. Zakia, I don't know why. Not his whole government. Okay, y'all, I'm going to look at Mel's page. Let's see if we see anything. So she said the defense rested. We heard it. We saw him stand up and rest. So okay, listen to what Mel said. Judge, are you calling any more witnesses? Taco Pina, no. Judge, are you not calling Mr. Mayers? Taco Pina, no. Oh, okay. She's saying something we already knew. I don't know who the hell the witness could be, y'all. Yeah, the complex CD. No, the complex CD was the exhibit, Ashley, not the stipulation. It was the exhibit that they were adding. Joe was like, "What exhibit?" They're adding that video they played from Complex Con. They're adding it in. Yes, I am Jabria. I really want to make it a thing, Jabria. So I'm trying to figure out. To be completely honest, Jabria, I need to look at the calendar. Because this is something that we're going to be doing on the side. It's something that we're just doing just for the hell of it, you know? So I won't be doing it. I don't know if I'll be doing it regularly during the day. Now, I will do it during the day if I can like map out the time. I got to figure it out. I've got to figure it out. Yep. I'm just trying to make this make sense. Nick, I'm trying to make it make sense too. The complex video was bullshit. Hey, Key. Yeah, the complex video was BS. Megan said it was the prosecutor's witness, but not sure if I trust her anymore. You know what, Kaylee? I don't follow, like I follow Megan, but I don't follow her enough to have like this stance that I have seen people have for her on Twitter. Now, I will say the whole trying to point out 12 reading the book was kind of suspect. Because, girl, what do you mean? What's up? He likes reading books. You remember, we laughed because he knew the exact book, but we didn't laugh like he doesn't read. We laughed like, dang, he really could remember what was happening that day. But apparently people have this feeling that I don't even want to say the stuff I've seen on Twitter, but I just didn't know people felt like that about her. I will say it's very suspect she called Reli a reliable witness. I will definitely say that. Suspect as hell. Zakia, I thought it was really trashy of her to, that whole book thing with him. I don't know. But I do understand people, it can be perception, because there was people in my comments, especially about the lawyer with the mental health issues. I wasn't mad that he had mental health issues. I was mad that he waited till pre-trial to say I have mental health issues. Like, that's what pissed me off. You don't wait till pre-trial. So it wasn't the mental health issue. I think I've told you guys a story about me being with a family member, and I was like across the street from like the mental health place, and the person was like, oh, crazy people go there. I work hard not to use the word crazy when talking about a person who has a mental health issue, because I'm like, my person isn't crazy. They're just having a moment, So I didn't know if it was perception or what, but it's just an alarming amount of people with the same feeling. So I get it, Zakia. I get it. Key. It's just not considered for his trial. Pilots aren't allowed to have mental health issues. Actually, well, I get that, Hannah. In the instance with the young man for the trial, the lawyer, man, if you can't do the job, someone's life is in your hand. You come forward as soon as you feel like you can't do the job. And I felt like Paige said, when you came to me, you didn't say anything about this. Now, all of a sudden, you're representing to the court that you told me this. You didn't tell me this. That was my problem. It could be a lie. I get that. But, man, someone's life is in your hands. You have to be at your best, right? Mentally, you have to. And if you feel like you're not there, you step away. You don't wait till pre-trial. You don't wait till pre-trial. They moved the trial back, but the trial was supposed to start in February. You don't wait till 2 weeks before trial starting to say, oh, I can't do this. You gotta do better, because it's not just your life. No. I get what you're saying, Hannah. I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. That was my feeling on it. My point in telling that story was just to say I do understand how your words can be perceived a certain way. You may not have meant it the way, but I don't know how to take Reli's a reliable witness other than to think you really think he's a reliable witness. Like, my 5-year-old niece might say he's sketchy. So no. He ended up coming back saying that I didn't watch the whole thing. That day I had an appointment. I was doing hair, but he ended up coming back. It's Nard's lawyer, Key. He ended up coming back saying that because they gave him more time, he could do it. But you already been on the case 6 months. What have you done these last 6 months? The man. Y'all know, right is right, wrong is wrong. But the man deserves at least a competent attorney. That's the very minute. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about getting him some clothes. Because you're gonna have to wear that same outfit over, but I'm thinking about sending the man a suit. I thought about sending that man a suit. I just really hate that the man is in court in jail clothes. I just hate it. I just hate it. Any update on Yak? No, not for me. I don't have an update. She's like that with all the rappers' trials. A lot of people have said that too. I don't watch her enough. I'm a very big believer in consuming content that aligns with you. And I don't know if that's whether the way the person speaks, the way they give information, the energy, the chats, all of this is what makes this whole thing work. I am not a big fan of her content. I don't relate to her the way that I need to in order for me to watch your content. I need to relate with you in some way because you're watching hours of content. You're watching a person talk. I just don't relate with her enough. So I haven't consumed enough of her content to have any type of stance on the rapper's trials. And I don't consume enough. He cited a mental issue. I know T, she actually streamed it. Many professionals don't disclose mental health issues because of the judgment. Shay, here's my thing. I am only judging him for waiting so long to say something because this is someone's life. Like, we know this case won't be easy. Then he started talking about the cameras. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what anybody said. Why bring up the cameras? He had to have seen what people said about him in that little hooded coat. Why bring up the damn cameras? The cameras are going to be there. You have to be at your best. Do you guys remember the comments people were making after that second trial? Wait a minute. He didn't wait. Hold up. Let me get to this thing. Hold up, y'all. T, I'm gonna put the link in here. T said he didn't wait. He didn't wait to say it. She telling me right now. He didn't wait to say. Let me just listen. He did, Key. Let me listen to T. T finna tell us. Y'all talking about he had to work up the courage. He had this case 7 months. 7 months. Anna, what? Maybe so, Hannah. Do you know how mental health works? Are you asking me that true story? You have to be new here, friend. To ask me, do I know how mental health works? You gotta be new here, friend. Do I know how mental health works? You looking at mental health. What are we talking about?
How about saying now, wait a minute.
Listen, I am not talking. I don't want you guys to fixate on the fact that he has a mental health issue. That is not what I'm saying. Please take that away. I would never, ever.
It just didn't.
Blaming him.
He said it without saying it. But this ain't the time to not speak your mind. Now, I read him for filth after that last attempt at a pre-trial.
Right. Come on. Are we at the pink? What?
Yes, because it kept doing a reattempt. Y'all don't tear me up in the comments. I'm tenting. I ain't trying to look like
Are you tenting?
I'm tenting, okay? Like, I'm not being an angry bird. But I was, after going back and looking at it, because I tore him a new one. I read them for filth. Not having those guys be able to dress out, have them sitting in front of that judge handling all this stuff. But then I went back and thought about it, and when Whitaker went through his motion to withdraw, he put it in the motion and she flipped. And when she flipped, she said, "You've never said this. Like, I have to let you withdraw because it says this, but you've never said this." But then she didn't even catch it because he's showing you the same way depression shows up in us. your mind isn't functioning. You can't get tasks done. You can't stay focused. You literally have task paralysis. Like, you have so many things to get done and you just sit there. Or you take your ass to sleep. He literally everything was wrong. He couldn't get the drive to put the stuff on. He didn't have money for investigators. He was giving every situation he could that would make this look like a mistrial to him. Because he kept saying it to her. I'm gonna have to ask for a mistrial. I can't be prepared. There's no way I'm going to be ready. He kept saying things that were going to delay this trial until when he would be able to do so. And when he realized, like, all them PTO days, he had all them dang on PTO days in, and all he could say for himself was, I sent the email.
Let me let me stop y'all. I hear y'all.
Listen, let me tell you what he did. Hold on, I'm going to tell you what he did. So what he did with the cameras, and this is how I figured it out, because I told him a new one after the last one. What he did was he said, this is why I did not say anything, because you were going to say it on TV. It's going to be on camera. I didn't want it said. Now, in my personal opinion, somebody life on the line, player. We ain't worried about your custody issue, player, because your custody issue will still result in you being able to see your child or whatever the custody issue is. This man is getting ready to be taken up top for a unaliving that they have pinned on everybody else in the city, and he just the last one. I feel like he should have said something when he went to the bench. I feel like he should have said it when he went to the bench. I feel like he should have said it when he went to the bench. That man's life is on the line.
Miss J, he's not a teacher. He's not a teacher. He doesn't work at IRS. He's not a contact representative. He's an attorney. I am not saying something that
he ain't right though.
This has been done to me. When you are an attorney, you have an ethical obligation as soon as you see that you're not fit to defend your client to speak up. I hear y'all talking about mental health, and I get that. Unfortunately, you got to tack on the ethical obligation. It happened to me. And guess what? Because my lawyer was probably suffering from depression. She was probably suffering from anxiety. I lost the case. Her negligence, however you want to spin it, affected me. His negligence affects a man who is murder trial. You just gotta.
I understand. I just trying to figure out.
He just had to say something. You don't.
He needed to say something.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get to live by the rules I get to live by, because if I'm having some mental health issues, guess what? I can just not turn on this live. I can just not turn on the computer.
Yeah, it's an unaliving.
I can put up a little post that says, "Guys, I'm not feeling good today." That's all I'm saying. I'm no way blaming or dismissing the issues he's having. We can't control that. All I'm saying is he has an ethical, true story. That's me, who's not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. Right. I'm not a lawyer. There's not a person whose life literally depends on the work that I do. If you can't do it, you say something. You just...
My thing is,
you just got to say something. That's it. That's all. And it doesn't have to be a big explanation.
I don't think he was right in July, though. I was trying to remember. I don't think he was right in July, though.
I don't remember July. I don't want to say I remember July.
I think
but
it was,
he wasn't prepared.
Was it April? In July, I think he came in, and now I think about it, I think he came in front of Judge Dempsey saying, "Oh, I haven't received any discovery. I haven't received this. I haven't received." Like, I think he was.
I remember him. I
think he was the one. I think it started back. My thing was, what's so scary to me, and I said this in the last one. I know a lot of people didn't agree, but I said it in the last one. Nobody seems prepared for this case. Everybody seems to be holding on to the not guilty. That does not belong to anybody in this case.
That could be true.
And it's obvious that they're getting ready to pull some shit. That's just it. It's obvious, because there's no way you take any of the narrative you spun in the last trial and that applies for nut in this trial or drinks in this trial. None of it makes sense. So what they're getting ready to do is so absolutely crazy. It's not going to make any sense. That's why I said with the last one, everybody should be afraid. Nothing about that last pretrial hearing made me feel, nobody, not
I'm
just
not
Nard,
comfortable.
nobody should have been ready to go there about no unalivings, because how y'all forgetting dates that I remember, and I have nothing, I don't have no dog in this fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
They
know. I don't know what it's gonna look like. It's just, people who follow me, I know I'm very transparent about family members I help with mental health issues, my issues I've gone through. I'm very transparent. And, if it's too much for him, you have to say that, because I remember calling my attorney saying, listen, my mother just died. The way that I've been on top of this case and doing the work, I can't do it.
I
I
can't do
know I
it.
can't mentally. And this me. I've told her, I'm like, I can't do it. If you can't do it, let me know.
To be
Let me know
honest,
what
I
happened.
thought,
Off the
I,
case.
to be honest, I thought Nard was going to speak up, and I wouldn't be surprised
Mm,
if he doesn't, because at this point, I don't care if I'm on attorney number 5 or attorney number 50. You talking about you got this custody case coming in April. That don't mean it's going to go your way. So if this don't go your way, what the fuck am I left with? What are you doing up until April? We going straight into jury selection, this and other. This trial is not stopping. Okay, they might give you some assistance, but are you going to be expecting the assistant to to assist you through life?
yeah.
Like, I need to know. To be honest, I'm glad that he can recognize that there's an issue there, and he should not be representing anything or
That's it.
anybody.
That's
But
it.
at the end of the day, you don't get to look me in my face and tell me you can't represent a blind dog, and then look at me again and say, I'll be ready in June.
I
Use a
just didn't get
motherfucking
that.
lie.
I didn't get
Not for me.
that.
You
T,
ain't gonna be ready for me.
I
Not for me.
didn't get that. And maybe I need to watch. I need to watch it again, because I was in and out that day. I was in and out of your live. Maybe I need to watch it again, because for me, why are you so sure you'll be okay?
He
Then
claims that whatever case he has going on, he could be ready by June. Like, let him get past his case. But my thing with that is, letting you get past your case is letting you focus on you till you get that done. That don't mean you're gonna be ready in 2 months. Because if you ain't gonna be ready in 6 months, you ain't gonna be ready in 2 months. You ain't gonna
yeah,
be ready in a month. So I do understand that whatever department, here come Denver, whatever you pointing to it on the TV. I told you, y'all. My
is it
kids
on
think
TV?
it's on
Is it on
TV.
TV? I go to the
It's
boys'
on the
game.
TV. It's on one of the
Hey
TVs.
Denver. Hey Dallas.
Denver home. Dallas ain't home yet. Denver came and pointed at the TV. Y'all, if y'all, I told Mel this morning. Yesterday, Dallas came in and I was watching the end of ASAP Rocky, and he looked up and he looked. He said, "Mom, it's your friend. It's your friend on the TV, Mom." She on the TV. I said, she is. Mom, then Denver came in. He said, Denver, look, it's Miss Mel. It's Miss Mel on the
Miss
TV. I
Mel.
said, listen, Miss
It is
Mel
Miss
famous.
Mel.
Listen,
So
they
I
love them
said
some
that
Miss
yesterday
Mel.
one day. I said, "Oh my god, I love when the kids they're like, oh my god, she's on TV." Like,
She's on TV. Denver just, so I'm like, listen, dude, you gotta take this tablet somewhere.
yeah.
Take it with your Pepsi to your room.
You know what,
Take it
Eric?
out.
Always pulling up. You always mentioning a case that I've got to go look up.
So yeah, I think that while I'm glad that he can recognize this before he walks into that courtroom, I understand Whitaker saying he needs some sort of continuity of representation. I
Mm-hmm.
get that, but I mean, you can't walk into. They trying to pin this on me, player. Like, and then they trying to act like, oh well, he's got a number of years to do in the Georgia state prisons
Anyway, so
anyway. So no, no, I don't want to do my years or my days or my hours or another 10 minutes
yeah,
with this over top of my head.
I
And I
agree.
shouldn't have to, but I also shouldn't have to worry about whether or not somebody's gonna be able to represent me against something that should no longer be here. That
Five
RICO
attorneys
shouldn't be
is
there.
crazy.
The RICO shouldn't be there. None of those overt acts should be there. The only thing that should be there are the things that don't have a statute of limitation, and that's the unalivings. And at this point, there's no way you can tell me allegedly Garlington has anything to do with the unaliving of drinks when Shannon doesn't. And there's no way you can tell me that NAR got anything to do with unaliving with of Nut and Yak doesn't. Those were the main two y'all were saying were responsible for everything. So how do the secondary and tertiary people all of a sudden, like you got that FedEx video? Please explain to me how Garlington reached over, or what he do? Come over the hood and we
Wait. Is Garlington, that's still one of his charges? The
drinks.
drinks.
Yeah, and Nard is being charged with nut, and Eppinger just got every other number.
Eppinger got it.
Every other number, other
I'm
baby
really
Huey.
interested to see what's going to happen with Eppinger because of all of the charges he has. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen.
At this point, Eppinger just playing. Well, I'm not gonna say he's playing because he does. Somebody said he don't get out until 2060 something. I don't know, but I think at this point, if I was Eppinger, I'd be going to trial too.
I mean, what does he have to lose?
What does he have to lose? Your offer
He
was
gets to
life.
get out every day. He gets to get out every day.
Your offer was life, and my maximum is double life. I mean, what? Why the hell wouldn't I go to trial?
Addie, I don't know why they keeping the RICO charge. You stop.
Whitaker even said that. Whitaker said you are absolutely bound and determined to keep this charge.
They said Eppinger in their court playing. Keisha, let me tell you.
He keeps smirking at the damn camera.
Keisha,
when
I saw the video footage from the Eppinger incident, I'm sorry, there was I don't know what his lawyers are going to do, but I felt as a parent, just I don't know. I felt a lot of ways, a lot of emotions about that, and him just being 100% guilty for that was not one of them. That officer hopped out of the car, didn't announce himself. You never know a person's mindset. I don't know. I'm interested to see what his lawyers are going to say about that. He was dead wrong, but it's just, could it have been done?
What mindset didn't you know?
Why
What
would you
mindset didn't he know?
yourself?
He knew that man's mindset. That man, 7'2", 3 feet fucking wide, in a shiny coat and some white pants as a fugitive in the middle of the day. You knew that was FAFO. What procedure did he follow going to jump out on that man?
Mom, I don't have this.
My tablet, I bet you do.
Ran up on
And
him
then-
because he was wearing, but Raynette, I don't. Eppinger is probably where he should be. I mean, I don't, this is me basing off charge. I don't know the boy's a person. Probably where it should be. However, that everything about that arrest wasn't clean. It just wasn't. And
Take it to your room.
we have protocols in place for a reason, and I don't believe that police officer followed protocol. He was probably considered armed and dangerous. I think he testified to that. I think he testified to him in the meeting. They said he's armed and dangerous. Why would you hop out of that car by yourself?
If the fugitive task force tell your ass, we looking for somebody. The one thing I would have did when I saw Eppinger is lock my damn doors. I'm not going. He ain't trying to not be.
As on suspect is what I would say. As on suspect.
Listen, and you better come get him before he realized my eyes is on him, because I'm driving off. He went that way. There's a task force for a reason. I'm not getting ready to sit here and go after no fool wearing no damn shiny ass Glad bag in the middle of the day with the sun beaming off of it, got on white pants in the wintertime. He obviously ain't got them all, and he for damn sure don't give a damn about you seeing him.
He didn't, and I'm so interested, like, for me, y'all know I like to read. I want to know what's the procedure?
None of what he followed. He was on a game of Call of Duty.
He just hopped out that car. He just
yeah, boy. And then after boy, you know, was I said, see, no.
It was a lot.
He put everybody in danger, because that undercover officer had to blow his cover to come help him. They had to get him. There was nothing about anything he did, and he even did it without his partner. He left his partner.
He was right behind him. You could have waited. They said he was playing Fortnite. It's just
your partner at this point. Your partner rides in a separate car for a reason.
That video, man. That video. I'm sorry. When I watched that video, I was like, the man is a lot, but his actions may have been justified. Like, you don't know his state of. Oh, I just don't know. It was too much. So I'm interested to see what his lawyer is going to do about that.
Well, I heard that.
Caitlin, stop it, because I was thinking this too. In a residential area, yes, but how would Eppinger know he was an officer? I do believe he was in the Atlanta police car. The friend was probably in the unmarked car, but I do think his car said Atlanta police on the side. It wasn't that. It was just you didn't tell me what you stopping me for, what's going on. He just hopped out the car. You know what I'm saying? You
And
just
then I only
out the
one
car.
thing was, even if he was in a damn marked car, Effingers' back was turned.
Yeah.
His back was turned. All he know is somebody running up on him. Now, to an
I
extent,
can't believe it either, Hannah. Hannah said, I legit can't believe he's alive. Me either. And he looked.
I don't think anybody can, for real.
I thought it was over for him when I watched it.
I thought it was over for him.
Correct, Melody. If somebody hop out yelling at me, I don't know. I'm gonna be open to hearing you out. I get that too. I mean,
my thing was, I also, sir, you knew they was looking for you. They just hadn't found you yet. So somebody hop out.
How do you prove he knew he had a warrant? What if
because they had been looking for his ass? He knew what he did. He knew what he did, but man,
trying to be a hero. Then that's what I'm saying. There's that. They gotta prove he knew they were looking for him. And even
my thing is, nothing about the task force. Officer Little Man was not part of nobody's task force. There was no part of your job duty or description that said put. And the one thing they do is, and they cited the most. These police officers say, you know what? I have to keep me safe. I had to do this to keep me safe. Nothing about that said that he wanted to make it home that night. Nothing about what he did made him safe, made the people in that neighborhood safe. Those bullets could have went anywhere, through anybody. They don't have no names on them. He didn't put the not only his partner, but the undercover cop that had to blow their cover, because he didn't wait on his partner.
Anybody.
The undercover cop had to blow his cover. Like, you put so many things in jeopardy just because you simply didn't follow a standard procedure. Like, there was nothing about what you did that was safe, let alone.
Ooh. You see Miss Sheila come in. They took the warrant out.
They took the warrant out that morning. Listen, I don't know what's worse. That he out here committing aggravated anything and wearing a shiny coat in the sun, or that he didn't know. I don't know. But what he did find out is you don't run up on nobody. You ain't big enough.
It wasn't smart. It wasn't smart. And
it wasn't safe.
Y'all know
nothing about that was safe for anybody.
And this is having a son, okay, who's probably gonna be big and black like his daddy. When that boy was like, just kill me now.
Because he already knew.
My mama,
he already knew this wasn't gonna go right.
It broke me.
He already knew it wasn't gonna go right. He felt it. He knew what he had done.
Are you talking about the cop, Missy? I don't know if I can sit through that again, Missy. I did stream it though, so I remember I was in Memphis. I had to keep stopping that live, baby. I was tearing up and everything. It was a lot. The whole day was a lot.
That whole situation, but my thing is, you could have got him later. You knew where he was going. You knew what address was on file. You were not a part of that task force. All you had to do was say, I seen him. I got eyes on him. He went in this particular apartment.
He's not even a person who robbed the person. Oh, God. He was willing to die instead of go back. It just made me think of the fact that, I always tell you guys, I can't speak to other cultures because I'm not around a lot of other cultures all the time, but I can speak for myself and people around me. And it's just seeing that boy on the ground, his story, everything. It was just like, man, so many kids in hoods across America, this is their life. It shouldn't be their lives. This shouldn't be their lives. This shouldn't be a boy killing an officer. I mean, shooting an officer. Oh, he didn't kill him. Shooting an officer that many times, running to his home and going upstairs like nothing. Like, sir, this just happened. you know, kill me, call my mama. Like it was a lot watching it.
It
Wait a
was so
minute.
much.
Hold on. Aaron said he didn't even have a warrant yet. I just rewatched his testimony the other day. They were waiting on fugitive papers. When they got word Christian was on the move, so that's when they were. Now, Aaron, I was trying not to have to watch it again. Aaron, wait a minute.
You know what? I might be erring towards self-defense at this point.
Aaron, he didn't even have a warrant yet.
So y'all just trying to corner him until you can say, oh, got the facts. Like, you ain't have nothing else to do. There was nothing else to solve that day. There was nothing else to investigate. Y'all don't seem to investigate a dag blast thing, but you gonna try to hold this big man hostage until you get what you want.
Max is crazy. Max did say.
Was he screaming YSL? Listen, cause what? And then tried to say the reason why he did it is because Thug made a song a year prior that said "Unalive 12."
I'm done. I gotta go watch it, Aaron. I'm now
That's
Missy.
why I'm wondering, like, okay, so now
Missy, I gotta watch it.
now we've come to a conclusion that Thug is not the leader.
Mm-hmm.
The jury has said there is no band or no sound. This is no enterprise. It's a bunch of solo projects doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
And y'all get ready to walk into another courtroom and say Effinger did this for what reason? What, the tattoo? I mean, what do you get ready? What's the narrative? That's
What's
honestly,
the
that's
narrative?
that's the biggest reason why I want to watch this trial. Now you're getting ready to tell a lie. Which one is the lie? Did you
I
lie
think
in the
True
last
Story
trial?
said it. True Story said they're gonna have to have a new storyline.
It's
So
got to be a whole new
what
story.
is
So
it
what?
going to be?
So at this point, if I'm Shamel's mother, you didn't told me one story. You told me a second story. That story changed during this trial after I figured out you was using my child to get your RICO and not to solve his unaliving.
Facts.
And now here we go about to go into another trial. And you done told me, now you about to say another story about what happened to my child. You don't know what happened. And quit dragging me along for the ride like some cans on the back of a Just Married car. Like, why are you taking me through this? And then, even though I don't agree with, I got my own personal reason about why I think they doing it. With Nuts family, y'all done told them how many people did it.
What's the story with Nut? Because where does Nard fit in with all of this? I remember them showing his phone and all of that, but y'all don't have him on camera or anything. He didn't rent no car. Like, what is your story
What
with
now?
him?
Why is it his fault?
Not
Not everybody else's fault.
What do we have now in this case about
You get
Nard?
ready to
that we
lie.
didn't have?
They get ready to lie. Somebody get ready to tell a bold-faced lie. Because otherwise, what else are we doing? You get ready to have this in a situation where you have to tell a story that does not match up with the last one.
Melody said Motor Mouth the new ringleader.
Now you got a new ringleader. Well, they did say that, hybrid games don't have a hierarchy. So
They did say that.
yeah, and what you gonna do? Bring Booty back? You gonna bring Booty back? Like you really about to do that?
You can't put Booty back on this thing.
They have to. How else what they gonna do with them tapes? How else they get them tapes in?
You can't put Woody on this thing.
How do they do this without Woody's interrogation, without Zachary's interrogation, and without Viverito? How do they do this? What's the story?
She said your friend Woody threw people under the bus. That's who y'all laugh with? Huh?
Do what?
I don't everybody knows. I think the problem that some people have a hard time understanding. One, as I watched this case, definitely, I don't think I think he told stuff that was already on the streets. Why do you think the police didn't investigate it? Why do you think they didn't listen to him? He didn't give them any type of valuable information. For people to keep saying this about them, what did Woody say that was used in this case to convict somebody? Nard is on trial because of Woody. Nard is on trial because of Funny Willis. Woody can't put any person on trial, if we're being honest. Woody can't put a soul on trial, and
it may have started because of Woody.
Credible.
It may have started because of Woody, and they may use Woody as the scapegoat. But the truth of the matter is, They didn't investigate anything Woody said because they didn't believe him either. It just became convenient to use those tapes, but they didn't
don't
believe him.
Woody.
They don't know what to believe. You don't nobody know what to believe that comes out of Woody's mouth. Now, the only thing I will
Woody
say
could be
is
staring in my face with a white t-shirt on. He could be staring in my face with a white t-shirt on and tell me it's a white t-shirt. I still won't believe it. I would think my eyes were playing tricks on me.
Woody, the only thing I can say for sure is Woody. One thing Woody has not lied about yet is Fulton County.
Someone said, I'm sure he expected them to do their job and realize he was lying. He said it. He would say whatever he could say to get out of jail. Whatever he could say to get out of jail. It's just that last time he said there did all that talking and lying, it didn't get him anywhere. I can't call him a demon, true story. And I'm not God, so I'm not here to justify anything any person said. I'm just telling you what I saw when I watched the case. When I watched that case, I'm sorry. I just cannot. I don't believe Woody. He wasn't credible. He's giving Reli. I don't believe him. I don't believe him at all. He's giving Reli. I'm sorry. It's just another session of I don't recall. Yeah. Hold up. Miss Sheila said Nar is in prison for an attempted. Oh yeah, that's what I saw, Miss Sheila.
Yeah.
Of I don't recall, probably so. Woody set up and told them about the rental car. Squirrel Brain waited 2 years to go look for it. Facts. That's true. Trump gonna get funny. It's gonna happen. He's not a demon. None of us has been in a position. I don't. I always say, you know, some people say 2 truths, 1 lie. No. Woody is 2 lies, 1 truth. He might tell you 2 lies and say something that everybody knows. So-and-so car is white. Everybody knows that person's car is white. There was nothing like he couldn't tell us exactly. Oh, they got rid of the weapons. Where, Woody? Where? He couldn't tell you anything that was valuable to convict any of them. Woody walks so Reli could run, except Mika, Reli ain't running nowhere, friend. Reli not even skipping. He's not even
really
skipping.
not even. Well, at least Woody said things with the intention of helping himself, and at least
Woody was trying to help himself. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there she go. He always tell a little bit of the truth with a lie. Isis, I felt like that. They got for this. Baby, she said Reli standing in place. He is. There's nothing about Reli. Reli would literally lie in the same sentence that he was. I'm not ever gonna forget about him in that video. I'm not forgetting that. I'm not forgetting that man told during the preliminary hearing. A couple weeks before trial started, he said it was him. Got right on that stand during trial and said, "Oh, that ain't me. That look like a homeless person. That ain't me." So y'all like on your friends too? I don't know what that means, true story. Do you mean lie? Do you mean to say lie? Okay, I see it. You mean lie. I don't lie on my friends. And I'm not in any type of predicament to ever have to be in front of police about my friends. Nobody said he was right. True story. I think people, you might be confusing the fact that we could see his tactic with us saying he was right. Nobody's saying it was right to do it. We're just saying we got what he was doing. 2 truths, 1 lie. I mean, 2 lies, 1 truth. That's all we saying. That's it. Nobody's saying it was right. Nobody's saying we would do the same thing. No. It's just, for me personally, it's a case. You know, I'm not that involved where I'm gonna hate this man. That case is over. A case that had nothing to do with me. I watched the trial. Here's my opinion on it. But once that case is done, it's done. It doesn't affect my life. I don't have to walk around and, not picking on you, have people call me a demon based on things I did 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to deal with that. So, hey, Too Pretty. And right, the police had a job. He told lies on them, and it was their job to find the right people. Facts. if they thought what he was saying was credible, baby, then this shit should have been case closed. Do you hear me? Case closed. When I say I'm in the streets, I just mean music wise. Do you hear me, Key? Not at all. Really took them folks shell casings days later that he found. ISIS 4 days later. I thought he took them when he went to talk to the police 2 days after it happened. No, baby, 4 days later. Can't believe him. The same way the police are allowed to lie is the same way Woody was allowed to lie right back at them. Then there's that. I want y'all to do me a favor. Just put some yellow hearts in the chat for Too Pretty. I'm happy you made a girl. Okay, get it. To y'all, it's just the case. Understood. To me, Woody is a demon. Damn it, girl. I hope you go back and watch what he said in those tapes, blaming the detectives and not Woody as well. We blame the detectives too. True story. Are you listening to us, friend? Seriously, are you? And I have seen your comments like over the last, so I get you really have a disdain for Woody. I understand it. It's not us saying it's just a case, because we all know that what we saw in YSL affects so many other African American men, right? But what we are saying is, thank you so much, Heather. Thanks for the super chat. What we are saying, true story, we're not so caught up in this particular case and Woody and everything to like have this disdain for him afterwards. People fuck up. He said that. You know, he has said that himself. I was wrong. You know, he was wrong. We can't do anything but take his word for it. We can't do anything but, take his word for that. Oh, Too Pretty. I do hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. I do, friend. Oh, friend. I hate that. Losing someone is hard. And for the sake of me not crying on this live with you, friend, I'm just going to say I hope you feel better. I'm sending you lots of love. I hope you feel the love in the chat, too. Oh, God. True story, you know what? You can't say you got us and then in the same right say we're being fooled. How are we being fooled? Because we are just choosing to just say, hey, this what happened. This is what we observed. We're not about to, every time the man's name mentioned, oh, I can't stand him. He's wrong. He's a liar. He's a rat. We're not going to do that. You just got to focus where you put your energy, friend. I think that's what everybody in the chat is just saying. There are people that I don't care for. I just choose not to focus on them. That's what we're saying. Just because we bring them up, it doesn't have to always be he's a rat. We're just choosing not to focus on that. That's it. I can't stand Adrian Love. I can't stand Luann. But I'm just not going to let it be to where I have to get worked up about it. That's all. That's all we're saying. You don't got to worry about it, friend. It's just not that deep, is what we're saying. That's what we're saying. The detectives, listen, Squirrel Brain fooled everybody, didn't he? Hey, Lex, I don't know if I spoke to you today. Hey, Lex. Too Pretty. So we started court. Rocky's not going to testify. He did say that. The defense rested. Oh, yeah, we might be coming back home. The defense rested Too Pretty, but as soon as the defense rested, we also hear that there's going to be another witness that they're taking out of order. And we're assuming this witness is coming from the defense side, from the state side. So we are all kind of eager to see who this new witness is. Now, on the flip side of that, we're also going to get jury instructions. We're on break right now because the judge and the attorneys are like kind of figuring out the jury instructions. They're going to come back, read them to the jury, which is good for us. And I need everybody to pay attention so that we can kind of weigh what the jury is going to be looking at. And then they're going to go home for the day. We pick up on Thursday with closing statements. That's about it. That's about it. Hey, Keita. Hey, Whitney. Joe said, back in the room squabbling. Joe Pratcher, seeing your name, Joe, made me think of Taco Pina. Made me think of Taco Pina. So y'all, when y'all were watching the Super Bowl when they was doing Squabble Up, were y'all not thinking about Joe and Luann? Court just has consumed me this ASAP Rocky trial. I definitely was thinking about Luann. I can't stand love. She does have an evil spirit in her. I believe so too. I think Woody probably used to be devilish. I could see that, but I truly feel like he's trying to change and do things differently. People are allowed to change. People are allowed to change. Wait, Brianna, did you get your tickets? Can you imagine the arguments back there? Joe, I wish I could see them. Alice, hey friend. Alice, I don't know if I spoke to you today, Alice. I don't know if we even chatted in the chat today. I haven't seen you. Hey, Alice. Yes, you know I'm trying to figure it out in my mind. Cass, I don't know if I spoke to you. Hey, Cass. You didn't get your tickets, Brianna? Brianna, you're going to get them. Don't worry, friend. Keep working. You'll get some. That was real life Hunger Games. Miss Sheila said she didn't get hers at first, but she got hers and Ash got hers. It's giving Tom and Jerry. I agree. Is Joe going to ask for a directed verdict? True story. That's a good question. Where's Aaron? That's a question for Aaron. It doesn't make sense to ask for a directed verdict. That is key. This is like my office, okay? For those of you that talk in the chat, because I am aware there are 500 people in here. Some people just watch, they are in the bushes and that's fine. But there are a lot of people, hey Davia, that are in the chat. It's like walking through your office at work. I like to speak, okay? I like to speak. Hey Day, I did not personally tell you hey today. I like to speak. And if I don't feel like I spoke, I'm going to say hey. Hey, Sassy. I want to say hey. Okay? You like being messy, Key, but you know I'm going to speak. Key, I'm glad you came in late because every time I do the roll call, I'm always kind of tickled because I just know you're going to come out the bushes like, Mel, just say hey to everybody. Okay, here we go. Here go my girl. She says, I would have filed that motion for a directed verdict of acquittal last night and been ready to argue why it should be granted this morning. So eventually you don't think he's going to ask for one? Because all he could do is what? Deny it, right? She said, I've had 2 cancers that almost had me on law and crime. Whoa. I don't even want to get into that because that's going to be my next question right there. Tell him I said, hey, T. Definitely a money grab. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure Barty don't fall, child. There you go, girl. Sit up a little bit. Because for some reason, she needs to sit on the bar stool right by me while I'm on live. Maybe the judge already told him he'll never grant one. I would think for the record, he still needs to file it. I wonder. They're supposed to be back. They're supposed to be back by now. They go to lunch at 12:30, so I don't know what's going on. Joe said it. They're probably in the back squabbling. But they were supposed to be back. He said 30 minutes. We've been on live for an hour, 43 minutes now. They've been gone for over an hour now. Over an hour. Where you come from, girl? We had moved on, friend. Y'all, my husband almost had me in someone's courtroom. Don't be in anybody's courtroom. 600. I got to get my tickets. I'm not going to miss this show. Dominique, I try my best not to comment on I just blocked the shade room. I just need to cleanse myself of that. But I try not to argue in the comments because when you're actually watching the trials, the amount of misinformation that you hear is insane. You'll be arguing for days in these comments. Lewin about to bring 12 back. Joe, don't tick me off. Don't tick me off. Lex said, I would be scared of a directed verdict because Colonel Sanders was barely awake. Okay, if Aaron says, I think he will still ask for one, and he should. It's just about when he does it. Could be before or after closing, as long as it's before the jury is instructed. So, Aaron, question, they're about to do instructions. Or are you saying dismissed? Because, help me out, because did you hear them say we're going to give instructions, take the witness, give more instructions? Help me right there. Help me right there. The win is predictable. I figured out his closing. Tell me what it is, friend. And him trying to trip people up, yet it's not witness summary. The dang attorney sent the summary. Facts. Sleepy Arnold is ready for whiskey o'clock. Too Pretty said those Beyonce tickets 4 times her mortgage. I'm gonna listen to her on Apple Music. Are they that bad? I might need to wait. I corrected a man on TikTok last night because he said Rakim was arrested 4 days after the incident. Now, see, Miss Sheila, that right there would just piss me off. 4 days after the incident? Stop it. Okay. Is it instructions regarding a specific witness or the instructions on how they should apply the law before they go deliberate? That was my understanding, Aaron. I thought they were giving deliberation instructions on Thursday. No. So, and guys, chat, hey, Emmy, correct me if I am wrong. Hold on. Okay, correct me if I am wrong. The judge said that he was going to start giving instructions to the jury. This is why the lawyers are in the judge's chambers right now. He said to save time, he was going to come back, give them instructions. If they take the witness, they will have the witness. Then they will dismiss court until Thursday, where they will have closing arguments before dismissing the jury to deliberate. Am I correct? I think that is my understanding. I don't think they expected them to rest today. I don't think so either, Joe. Dang, $600 for 2 floor seats is not bad. That is really good, Ash. I got to get me and my baby tickets. I'm gonna work on them, but I just didn't have the mental capacity to do it today. I just can't. And plus, I told you I'm gonna ask that plug if he can give me 2 tickets before I buy some. Yeah, Miss Sheila. That's about where I like to sit too, in those areas. I know Lewin was hoping Rocky would testify. He had to know he wasn't. I don't know, Aaron. I needed you to tell me. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. Are y'all saying they were $600 each? I'm just not able. Like I like Beyonce a whole lot. Big fan of her music. Cowboy Carter, I think it's a great album. I listened to it a few times, but am I paying $1,200 for a seat when the person beside me is going to be Mariah, who really doesn't care for real? I won't. I'll be in there by myself before I do that. Ash, girl, because I don't even know if he can get me tickets, especially when I'm asking for Atlanta. His wife lives in Atlanta. I mean, his girlfriend's in Atlanta. His niece is in Atlanta. I might strike out, but I am gonna ask. I'm always gonna ask because if he can come through, he comes through. You can't instruct a jury before closing arguments even happen. They're going to forget the instructions. Well, Aaron, what is Arnold doing then? What is he doing? What is Arnold doing, Aaron? I'm trying to go see her in Chicago. I bet Chicago would be great to go see. I love Chicago. I love it. You'll just have a good time there. Call the illegal man. Know he got some connections in Atlanta. Key, that man's trying to send me to the feds. Never again. For my usher seats, I think I paid $400. Worth every penny. So, Aaron, help me out, man. Aaron, what is Luann doing? What is Luann doing? Aaron is saying you can't instruct the jury before closing arguments. What the hell is Luann? I mean, not Luann. What the hell is Judge Arnold doing? Miss Sheila, Mariah would tick me off if she gets to that Beyonce concert and she doesn't enjoy it. Like, I love to do stuff with Mariah. That's like my little bestie. We do a lot of stuff together. But I'm on the fence about getting her the Beyonce tickets. I'm on the fence about the Kendrick and SZA tickets and taking her. She loves SZA and she missed SZA and she really wants to see SZA, but she said she likes Kendrick. Just don't waste my money. You better be in there bobbing and moving the whole concert, okay? Yes, Isis. Usher was good. Usher was worth every penny. I mean, it was worth every penny I spent. Mm-hmm. Ash said she only paid her own $600. Oof. Okay, so it was $600 each. Okay, Aaron says, now I'm about to look up their statutes. This is why we love you, Aaron, because I don't know what the hell he's doing. That would be grounds for judicial error appeal, similar to the instruction error noted in Lil Rod's appeal. Aaron, I don't know why. I don't know, but this is what he told us he's about to do. Cass, probably so, but Aaron, wouldn't these attorneys object to this? Not even Luann, but Joe. Would they not object to this? So, Aaron, could it be possible that they are just ironing out the instructions? They're not going to read them to the jury, but maybe they're ironing them out before, like in preparation of closing arguments? Now I'm really wanting to know what's going on there. Oh, well, so much for that. Aaron said they allow this to happen in California, guys. So much for that. Hold on, y'all. Well, all right, Aaron. So I guess that answers that question. So, guys, Aaron went and looked up the statutes in California. They actually do allow the jury instructions to be read to the jury before closing arguments. So we are going to hear the instructions today, which I think it gives us some time as jurors to really look at what they have to weigh when deciding if he is guilty or innocent. Okay, she says either before or after the closing arguments by the lawyers, the judge will explain the law that applies to the case to you. In Missouri and Kansas, it's after closing. Well, BG, we were trying to figure out what's going on with closing arguments and jury instructions, and there you guys have it. California actually allows jury instructions to be given before closing. He did say he was trying to save time. Bridge, we don't have. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, excuse me. Bridge, nothing's happening right now. We've just been on break. We've been on break for a while. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna start really. I thought they would be back by now, so I'm gonna start. Hold on, y'all. Let me share the screen. Apparently, the witness is not coming on. I'm going to rewind it because I want you guys to hear it for yourselves, not for me. So let's rewind. They are back.
Is the witness that was going to be coming in this afternoon is not going to be coming in because both sides have come to an agreement on what the witness would say. It's another stipulation. So who's going to?
All right.
So listen to what he's going to say. This has been agreed to, stipulated. Go ahead.
The people in the defense stipulate that the prop gun testified about in this case would have ejected 2 fired cartridge cases as it was fired. The fired cartridge cases previously marked as People's Exhibit 32 were not fired from the prop gun. So stipulated this.
All right, the court accepts this. Thank you.
So basically, you guys know the 2 shell casings that were found allegedly by Reli. Well, what they stipulated to whoever was going to come in was going to testify that those shell casings wouldn't have been fired from the prop gun and probably would have testified to what the prop gun would have ejected had it been fired. They have both stipulated that their shell casings did not come from the prop gun. So the man is not, whoever was going to testify, he's not testifying because they were able to stipulate this.
All right, I'm going to read the jury instructions to you now. And if I just read them, I think it's not going to make sense because you're going to get self-defense instructions. And you might think, well, why are we getting self-defense instructions? Here's why. So, and that will, I think, make it a little easier for you to grasp.
Do we not get to hear this? What's going on? Yes, Melody, they're going to listen to some self-defense things. And remember, we have Reli on tape saying he pulled out the prop gun in self-defense. Interesting. I want to hear the jury instructions. I'm a little pissed. Let me see if Mel says what's going on right now. Because we need to hear the instructions. Hold on. Okay, no additional witnesses if the jury does not believe the gun was real. Oh! So the camera went off. Mel said, no additional witnesses. If the jury does not believe the gun was real, Rocky would be acquitted. If the jury believes the gun was real, they can consider self-defense. Interesting. Mel gonna have to keep the updates coming because they done cut us off. Y'all, that is freaking interesting. Let me thank you. Line crime is on break 2. Let me see. Court TV. Everybody is off. Y'all, let's say that one more time, y'all. If the jury does not believe the gun was real, Rocky would be acquitted. If the jury believes the gun was real, they can also consider self-defense. I don't know, guys. Excuse me. I don't think that man is going to jail. I don't think he's going to jail. Keisha, and this is why I feel that way. You've heard testimony. You've heard about his attitude. You saw him on the stand. You saw. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what I just did. Hold up, y'all. I didn't know what I did just then. I was trying to see how to add it on here. I don't know what I just did there. Hold on. Let me see. Just a second. Girl, now it's trying to add music. I don't want to do that. I don't know how to do that. Let's just do our regular poll. I don't even know what the poll should be right now. if I'm being honest. I don't know what the poll should be, because unlocking those two options has blown my mind. It's blown my mind, y'all. I don't even know what the freaking option should be for a poll, because now we have not guilty, right? And then we have guilty. But then we have not guilty, and then we have the self-defense. Then we got straight out not guilty if you don't believe the gun was real. How can we believe the gun was real? God. Shameen, we were just reading a tweet from, I'm not a lawyer, but she's there. She just said, if the jury does not believe the gun was real, Rocky will be acquitted. If the jury believes the gun was real, they can also consider self-defense. Yo. Crystal, I agree with you, Crystal. It has I was already a not guilty, but knowing that they also have those options, really so. Let me see if she's updated something else. Oh, she says they're not streaming jury deliberations, guys. Wow. I don't even know how to feel at the moment. He followed them, big baby. Told Ills he was a crackhead. Kika, I am trying to gather myself over here. I am trying to gather myself. She got to type faster. I'm really trying to gather myself, because what she said, this is like when people show their whole pregnancy and try to hide the baby after birth. Wow, y'all. Tore Ills' ass up all because he was mad at Rocky. Lovely, he did. Y'all, okay, guys. Oh, wait, Cheryl. Hold up, thank you. Okay, sorry. Okay, no instruction stream, no verdict watch, and I gotta pay $4.75 just to search the court documents. California, what's your problem? Okay, guys, so we're not gonna be hearing the jury instructions. They're gonna be done with court for today after the jury instructions. So I guess we're gonna be back on Thursday. It's so freaking early. It's so early. So, because we'll just be sitting here for hours. I think what I'll do is, since we're not going to hear the instructions, is it's 3:00. I'll end the live, and I'll go ahead and prepare for, we normally always go to about 7:30 anyway. So I'm going to end the live just like a normal break, 3:00, and come back on about 4:35. And we're going to do Melly, and it's a lot of stuff in Melly. Or should we just do Melly all day tomorrow? Because it's a lot of stuff that we need to cover with Melly. It's a lot of stuff. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. No, there's no witness. Miss Sheila, I thought we did. Remember, we went back. You were on here. We did. It's a lot of stuff in Melly's case. Please. No, Princess, that's what I said. Oh, Princess is saying, please come back because I gave an option. Okay. So no 130 witness. No 130 witness. No 130 witness. There's no 130 witness. We won't be hearing deliberations. I don't know how long it's going to take. And I'm not going to even lie to y'all. I'm a little overwhelmed. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. But I can't prepare for Melly. I can't do that. I've already started because I was going to stream him at night anyway. I just need to make sure I'm not missing anything. There's like it is. I'm a little upset too, Ash. And I think that's probably why I'm like, let me just get off because I'm overwhelmed. I wasn't expecting that. Closing arguments are Thursday. I'm airing. Nene said, Nene, I can do something till then. We can do that, guys. Just find something. I am very overwhelmed at the moment. Y'all, that is crazy. One, we can't see the jury deliberations. I needed it because I need to know what they have, and I'm sure Mel is going to update us. So I'm a little upset about that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know, Davia. Key, this is how I feel. I'm a little pissed. I'm a little pissed about this. I wanted to hear the instructions so that we could come to a conclusion based off what we hear. Why would he do that? Emmy, I didn't even watch that one. I didn't watch that whole thing. I got 6 hours left at work. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna just end this stream. What do you guys want to do? I'll start another one. I do want to end this stream. I need to close this stream. Okay? I need to move on. I'm a little upset about this. These are our options. We can start OJ. We can start with Melly, but keep in mind if we start with Melly, you guys will have to bear with me because I will be getting information on the stream. So I have no problem with getting the motions and stuff, but we'll be doing it on the stream. Erica, we could do that too. They said I need to move on. I need to move. I do, y'all. I will not do Karen Reed because that would be starting a new trial. I don't want to do something like that. Not watching Hilton's closing. I'm not watching Hilton's closing. Melly, okay. I'm going to end this stream, guys. Create the new link because I told you I need to move on from this. I need to move. So I'm going to end this stream. Let's come back. Ash, thank you for the break. Thank you, lovely. Thank you for the super chat. This is what we're going to do, guys. I want y'all to go eat. Let me gather what I can. We're going to start back at 4 o'clock Eastern. That gives you 57 minutes. Go eat, come back. I'm going to create the live stream on here. And we come back. We're doing all things Melly. All of the new things, the stuff with his girlfriend. She's had a hearing. Melly has had a hearing. That's what we're going to do. And we'll do that till about 7:38. So it gives us about 4.5 hours to come back. Aaron, I've got to do Karen Reed. I just don't have the mental capacity to take on another case right now. But I've got to get this Karen Reed because I'm tired of hearing about it. I need to know the specifics. So, yeah. What time? Put it in the chat. I'm about to make the stream. I'm going to make the link. 4 o'clock Eastern. That gives y'all now 56 minutes to get together. I'm going to collect everything from Bryson Boone Paul and meet y'all back here. And we'll stay on till our normal time of 7:30, 8 o'clock. But go eat. Go do whatever you guys need to do. And we are not watching Hilton's clothing. I repeat, I'm not watching Hilton's closing. Okay? That ship sailed. Thank God. That ship sailed. Joe, of course. In the live, Joe, just say it again for me, and we will do that. All things Melly, guys, don't bring Rocky up unless it's a new development, okay? All right. I'll see y'all at 4 o'clock. Bye, y'all.